What happened to Apex Autosport? This game was supposed to release over a month ago, and it still hasn't released to the public. Now, I've seen tons of rumors floating around about why. Today, I'm going to clear up some of these rumors, and I'll explain the real reason why the game hasn't released. But before I do that, make sure to subscribe and drop a like in this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, if you have never heard of Apex Autosport, this is going to be the most realistic car game on Roblox. You can just tell the lighting, the car models, the graphics, everything just looks insane in this game. I mean, it doesn't really look like Roblox. I've made tons of videos covering it before, but in all those videos, I kind of said, oh, it's going to release soon, it's going to release soon. It never released. Why? Well, that's the topic of discussion today. You know, I've heard lots of rumors, so we'll start off with those. Now, one of these rumors I've heard is the devs are lazy. Now, let me clarify on this one. The devs are not lazy at all. If you see, you know, they've put together the whole map. Now, the guy who makes the map is different than the guy who makes the UI, right? So, the guy who makes the map, right, he finished his job. The guy who does the cars, he finished his job. All the other people who do minor details and that stuff, they all finished their jobs. There's only one person who hasn't finished his part of the game yet, and that is actually the owner of the game, who also happens to do the UI and coding and scripting of the game. So, you can see here, this stuff, this is UI, it's not working yet. I'm clicking on it. None of it does anything yet. Inside of the area where you purchase vehicles, and, well, you're supposed to be able to customize vehicles there too, but those things aren't done yet. Like, yes, you can purchase vehicles if you have money, which you earn by driving, but you can't actually, like, customize vehicles yet. That's not done. What else is there? You can't click some of the UI in there as well. Stuff isn't finished completely yet. And it's just with this one guy, you know, the owner of the game. His name's Perry. We're going to refer to him as Perry for the rest of the video now. He just hasn't finished yet, but that brings us on to our next, rumor. Okay, now this next rumor says that the owner of the game, Perry, has just quit working on it. And while I don't think that's the case, he could have actually. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think he's completely given up on the game. He hasn't quit yet. He's just taking a break, and that leads us on to what the reality of the situation is. You know, people have things that come up in real life all the time. You can't always control when these things come up, right? You know, something can just happen out of the blue, and it causes you to need to take a break from maybe a hobby, a sport, that kind of thing. For example, Perry, it was a game for him. So from what I've heard, Perry has needed to take a break from working on his game. I don't know when he'll be back to be able to work on it. Stuff's going on in real life with him. That's his business. So no one go bothering him, asking him what's going on. Give him time, you know, maybe he needs like a month or so to be able to get back to working on his game. Who knows how long it'll take him. I'm hoping just a few weeks to a month. You know, he came back actually like a week ago and talked to us for 2 days after ghosting us forever, but then he just disappeared again. So that's kind of how I have some of this information right now that I have, but yeah, I mean, I don't really know what's going on with him. He just hasn't been able to talk much or work on his game at all. Hopefully he'll be back soon. But yeah, I mean, things come up that you can't control in real life, so hopefully he'll be back soon. So no, none of the developers here are being lazy. You know, Perry isn't quitting working on the game. We aren't trying to ignore the community of this game. It just, the reality is, like, we don't know what's going on with the owner of the game right now. Hopefully he's back soon and stuff. But, you know, yeah, there's just not much going on right now. You know, nothing's happening. That's the reality of it. There's just a few things that need to get fixed up with the game for it to get released, and they aren't happening. And we don't have the power to release it. So, yeah, that's what's going on with Apex Autosport. If you didn't know, I'm the community manager here. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet in this video. So, if you have any other questions about the game, I'm sure I could help you guys out, answer them. But, yeah, I mean, that's the answer I've came to so far for why the game hasn't released yet. And, yeah, to answer the question of what's going on with the game, nothing currently. I mean, nothing's happening. We're just kind of waiting here. Just sitting and waiting. So yeah, I'm really hopeful that this game can get released to the public soon. I know the whole thing of it getting delayed over and over has put a bad look on the game. It's made a lot of people think of this game negatively. I hope once the game releases, maybe the beauty of it will change your mind. I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful game. Look at the scenery, the cars and everything. It's just very unfortunate that the game is just on a halt for now. I'm really hopeful though that this won't last long. So yeah, drop a like if you enjoyed this video. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe, ring that notification bell so you never miss another upload. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.